Yo, what's up, y'all? Stupid Tourette's, and today I'm going to be trying to read both of these chapters, 14 and 15 of Revelation. Um, the beginning of 14 is called The Lamb and the 144,000. So, prior, a few videos back, there was a part where it says 144,000 sealed. Of the tribe of Judah, the tribe of Benjamin, the tribe of Naphtali, like basically all the 12 tribes of Israel were sealed. And then on Mount Zion, it says, then I looked, John's looking, and behold, on Mount Zion stood the Lamb, and with him 144,000 who had his name and his father's name written on their foreheads. And I heard a voice from heaven like the roar of many waters, and like the sound of thunder. The voice I heard was like the sound of harpists playing on their harps. And they were singing a new song before the throne and before the four living creatures, and before the elders. No one could learn that song except the 144,000 who had been redeemed from the earth. Sorry if it's a little loud because someone's working on a house, but just focus on the birds. That's what I like. It is these who have not defiled themselves with women, for they are virgins. It is these who follow the Lamb wherever he goes. These have been redeemed from mankind as first fruits for God and the Lamb, and in their mouth no lie was found, for they are blameless. These 144,000 people that are, realistically, now that the population is so much bigger, I wonder if these 144,000 people from all these tribes aren't just going to be in Israel now. I wonder if they're going to be different people all around the world. And it says the messages of the three angels. Then I saw another angel flying directly overhead with an eternal gospel to proclaim to those who dwell on the earth, to every nation and tribe and language and people. And he said with a loud voice, fear God and give him glory, because the hour of judgment has come, and worship him who made heaven and the earth and the sea and the springs of water. Another angel, a second, followed, saying, fallen, fallen is Babylon the Great. She who made all nations drink the wine of the passion of her sexual immorality. Fallen is Babylon. This could mean two things. It could mean the literal Babylon, being Iraq, or it could mean the new Babylon, which is we don't know what new Babylon is. It's some other, I'm guessing, a new country that wasn't around back then. It says, fallen, fallen is Babylon the Great, she who made all nations drink the wine of the passion of her sexual immorality. And another angel, a third, followed, saying with a loud voice, if anyone worships the beast and its image and receives a mark on his forehead or on his hand, he will also drink the wine of God's wrath, poured full strength into the cup of his anger, and he will be tormented with fire and sulfur in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment goes up forever and ever, and they have no rest, day or night, these worshippers of the beast in its image, and whoever receives the mark of its name. Here is a call for the endurance of the saints, those who keep the commandments of God and their faith in Jesus. And I heard a voice from heaven saying, write this, blessed are the D-E-A-D, who D-I-E in the Lord from now on. Blessed indeed, says the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors, for their deeds follow them. Wow. Blessed are the people of God who give their life to Jesus, so that they may rest from their labors, rest from all the things they've done in life. It's amazing. It says, the harvest of the earth. Then I looked, and behold, a white cloud, seated on the cloud, one like a son of man, with a golden crown on his head, and a sharp sickle in his hand. And another angel came out of the temple, calling with a loud voice to him who sat on the cloud, Put in your sickle and reap, for the hour has come, for the harvest of the earth is fully ripe. So he who sat on the cloud swung his sickle across the earth, and the earth was reaped. Then another angel came out of the temple in heaven, and he too had a sharp sickle. And another angel came out of the altar, and the angel who has authority over the fire, and he called with a loud voice to the one who had the sharp sickle, Put in your sickle and gather the clusters from the vine of the earth, for the grapes are ripe. Let's see where I was at. Okay. So the angel swung his sickle across the earth and gathered the grape harvest of the earth, and threw it into the great winepress of the wrath of God, and the winepress was trodden outside the city. And blood flowed from the winepress as high as a horse's bridle for 1,600 stadia. And then down here it says stadia is about 607 feet. I think this is, it's not going to be a literal sickle, of course. It's not going to be like, yo, angel's going to come down. Wow. It's, I think clearly to me, it's just a metaphor of a harvest of souls, a harvest, a good harvest and a bad harvest. You have one angel waiting for the earth to become fully ripe, for all the people in it, are as many people as possible to follow Jesus. And that's why he gives us so much time. He gives us so long, actually. And he's just enough so he's so just that I couldn't imagine that he would send people to hell without a good reason. I feel in my heart, okay, that I know for a fact he's just. So him being a just God, he would send people where they need to be. And the harvest of the earth, the harvest of the earth shows I want my mind to be calm for a sec. Sorry. The harvest of the earth brings out of it harvests all of God's people, brings them to heaven, and the bad harvest of the earth brings everybody, and they face God's wrath. But then it says, this is chapter 15. Remember, all of this is my derealization's getting bad now. Wow. All of this is over thousands, maybe thousands of years, maybe longer. So this moment is just a small moment in or a short time in the entirety of history. Then I saw another sign in heaven, great and amazing, 7 angels with 7 plagues, which are the last. For with them the wrath of God is finished. And he gives all of this time for us, not just us, but every person that has ever existed on the earth. He gave us time. And I think everybody needs to be a little appreciative of time. And I saw what appeared to be a sea of glass, mingled with fire, and also those who had conquered the beast and its image, and the number of its name, which is 666, standing beside the sea of glass with harps of God in their hands. So they have conquered the beast and its number. And they sing the song of Moses, the servant of God, and the song of the Lamb, saying, Great and amazing are your deeds, O Lord God the Almighty. Just and true are your ways, O King of the nations, who will not fear, O Lord, and glorify your name, for you alone are holy. All nations will come and worship you, for your righteous acts have been revealed. After this I looked, and the sanctuary of the tent of witness in heaven was opened, and out of the sanctuary came the 7 angels with the 7 plagues, clothed in pure, bright linen, with golden sashes around their chests. And one of the 4 living creatures, which I'm guessing is the cherubim with the 4 heads, I think I talked about that in another video, and it's also talked about in Ezekiel, I think in Daniel as well. I could be wrong about that, but I know it's one of those 2 where they see a vision of an angel with 1 head of an animal, 2 other heads of an animal, and then 1 head of a human. And one of the 4 living creatures gave to the 7 angels 7 golden bowls full of the wrath of God who lives forever and ever. And the sanctuary was filled with smoke from the glory of God and from his power, and no one could enter the sanctuary until the 7 plagues. Yo, y'all, it is a little bit after, like 30 minutes after I took that first long clip. Just want to finish off some things because I was really close to the end. But yeah, had a little granola bar. We're doing good. It was very, very short end, so I just want to finish this off. It said, and one of the 4 living creatures gave to the 7 angels 7 golden bowls full of the wrath of God who lives forever and ever. And the sanctuary was filled with smoke from the glory of God and from his power. And no one could enter the sanctuary until the 7 plagues of the 7 angels were finished. Oh, and that's it. 7 angels, 7 plagues. 7 plagues being the 7 bowls, and the next chapter is about the 7 bowls, which is the 7 last plagues, and then God's wrath is finished. And yeah, it's amazing. He gives us so much time, and he spares so many people. I mean, he's given me mercy. Think about that. He's given us mercy. That's amazing to me. Okay, well, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hopefully the birds were nice. Oh, wow. I don't know what that was. But hopefully the birds were nice. Hopefully y'all understood a little bit. Hopefully I worded things right. But yeah, I'll be talking about the 7 bowls of God next time. Hey, I'll see y'all another day. God bless.